We are live.
Off the afternoon for Texas.
Tonight, it's a special Thursday night MLB The Show simulation game of the week. It is the last game ever played here at the Oakland Coliseum between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Marcus Semien, who got his start with the A's, it's a pop-up to Langoliers. The catcher. Take a look at the defense in this one for the Rangers in this one. I said this one twice in the same sentence. Marcus Semien leads off. He's at second. Batting second is a shortstop, Josh H. Smith. Hitting third in left field, Wyatt Langford. Hitting cleanup is the DH, Adolis Garcia. Nate Lau bats fifth. He's at first. Leody Taveras bats in the number 6 spot. He's in center field. Travis Jankowski bats seventh and right. Carson Kelly is somebody I went to high school with. Carson Kelly is the catcher. He bats eighth. And batting ninth is Jonathan Ornelas. He's at third base. Take a look at the defense in this one for the Oakland A's. At first base is Tyler Soderstrom. At second base, Zach Geloff. Shortstop is Jacob Wolfson. Third base, Max Schumann. In the outfield from left to right, Seth Brown is in left. Center field is J.J. Bleday. Brent Rooker's in right. And Shea Langoliers is the catcher here today. Here's Josh H. Smith, dogs barking. That's I know I keep saying it's my dog, but it's actually my grandparents' dog. Josh H. Smith fouls off a fastball, counts 0-1. I know the importance to this game for both teams is absolutely nothing. The A's way out of a playoff race. The Rangers are way out of a playoff race. The reason why I decided to do this game in particular is just because, as I mentioned before, this will be the final regular season game, the final game ever played here in the Oakland Coliseum. Very sad day for Oakland sports fans. Very sad day for baseball fans. Just a sad, sad day in general.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Adolis Garcia.
Wyatt Langford's out, number 2, as he grounds out to Jacob Wilson at short. And now bring in Adolis Garcia. First pitch to him, a curveball dropped in, strike one. We were originally going to do a Friday night stream across the bay. It was the Giants and the Cardinals. However, I had some last-minute plans yesterday for tomorrow. Turns out I'm going to, I'll be spending the evening in Dwight, Illinois, watching my high school football team, Maroa Forsyth, head on the road to Dwight, Illinois for Dwight's homecoming game. Counts 3-2 to Garcia. So Maroa originally... So what happened for this week was that the Riverton Hawks, so a completely different team, canceled their season. As JT Jane allows a walk to Adolis Garcia. That'll put runners at first and second with Nate Lau coming up. First pitch to Lau, outside, ball one. So another school, they canceled their season because they didn't have enough seniors, enough guys for a varsity team. And so the entire, August and September, the last couple months, Maroa has been trying to find another game to play, because another school to play to fill in, that game spot. And so we looked around for schools all over. We had some schools in Illinois, and we even had a couple schools outside the state, like in Indiana, Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota. There was a Minnesota school that reached out to us, but they backed out last minute, and so So we thought we weren't going to get a game, and then all of a sudden, the Dwight Trojans called the Moreau Forsyth Trojans, like, hey, we heard you're looking for a game. Do you want to come down to our place for our homecoming game? And our head coach was like, yep, we can do that. And so now they got a game tomorrow night. And Kamar Rocker is getting the start tonight for the Texas Rangers. Former first-round pick by the Mets, did not sign. Was drafted out of Vanderbilt. He then was drafted by the Texas Rangers. And the rest is history. Take a look at the lineup in this one for the Oakland A's. Oops. Leading things off, Lawrence Butler, he's a DH. Batting second in right field is Brent Rooker. J.J. Bleday bats third. He's in center. Hitting cleanup is the catcher Shea Langoliers. Tyler Soderstrom bats fifth. He's at first. Zach Geloff bats sixth. He's at second. Seth Brown hits seventh. He's in left. Max Schumann bats eighth at third. And Jacob Wilson bats ninth. He's the shortstop. Take a look at the defense around the horn in this one for the Texas Rangers. Nate Lau is at first. Second base is Marcus Semien. Third base, Jonathan Ornelas. Shortstop, Josh H. Smith. And the outfield from left to right, Wyatt Langford's in left. Center fielders, Tavares. And right field, Jankowski, with Carson Kelly behind the plate. Got somebody tuned into the stream. Welcome. We're aware of the importance of this game. Is absolutely no importance to this game whatsoever. Both teams, absolutely struggling this year. But if you think of it, you got the Rangers, the defending World Series champs, and the Oakland A's, who's playing their final game here at the Oakland Coliseum. And then they'll be on a flight to Seattle to finish up the season. Here's a 2-2 from Kumar Rocker. Slider in the air to shallow right. Jankowski coming in, makes the play, one away. So one out now. That brings in Brent Rooker. What a season this guy is having. Fastball taken, strike one. Curveball hit high in the air to right. Jankowski's back, and he makes the catch. That had the distance to get out of here. However, Jankowski, it was not deep enough as Jankowski makes the play. Here's J.J. Bleday, former Marlin, 155 games played this year. 20 home runs. 58 runs batted in, hitting .243. Brent Rooker, 38 home runs, 110 runs batted in, hitting .296. Looked like somebody who could have been traded this year at the deadline. However, that was not the case. Count is 1-1 from Kumar Rocker. That's a blooper down the left field line. That's going to be a foul ball. Final game of a 3-game series here in Oakland. The A's walked off the Rangers in Game 1. Rangers took Game 2, and now we will see who wins Game 3. The A's won Game 1 today in real life, so now we'll see who wins in MLB The Show world. J.J. Bleday fouling off another slider. And the count is 2-2. Also, I apologize. I'm kind of dealing with the swollen lip. Like, the bottom of my lip is kind of swollen. I don't know if anybody, bites their lips or whatever. I'm kind of like that. Sometimes I bite my bottom lip sometimes. Baudet hits one in the right. Jankowski there to make the catch. 3 up. 3 flyouts to right field. As we head to the second inning here in Oakland. It's our Thursday night game of the week. It's the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. We could do a Madden Thursday night football game, the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. However, I don't know if it's just me or not, but I kind of prefer to do baseball games over football. I tried doing the Bills Dolphins Thursday night game, and I'll admit that broadcast was kind of shaky. Didn't really like how that game turned out, but hopefully we'll bounce back, and hopefully we'll do a game this week. Not sure what game we're going to do, but we'll do a game. Counts 2-1 from Tavares. We're going to try and make that like a double header, where we do a Madden game, and then we do an MLB The Show game. Football and baseball in one day. How about that? 2-2 to Tavares. That's fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Here's the pitch from JT Ginn, and a fastball outside, ball 3. That is popped up right, and Shawman makes a nice play in foul territory, 1 away. And another pop up, this time in shallow right. Making the catch is Zach Geloff. That's out number 2.
Kelly.
Two outs now. That brings in Carson Kelly. JT Ginn, first pitch fastball, counts 0-1. JT Ginn, he's got a 4-seamer, sinker, slider, curveball. That's the pitch selection he's got there. And another pop-up in shallow right. Zach Geloff coming in to make the play. And we head to the bottom of inning number 2. No score here in Oakland. Shea Langoliers, Soderstrom, and Zach Geloff all due up. Kamar Rocker back on the mound here on our Thursday night. Beautiful afternoon here in Oakland, as the A's get set to play the Texas Rangers for the final time here in this stadium. Let's see, didn't the Rangers play the Mariners in the last game of the Kingdom? I'm pretty sure the Rangers were in town for that series. Rangers played in the last game of the Kingdom, and now they're playing in the last game here in Oakland. And Coliseum. Shea Langoliers goes down on strikes, 1 away. 1 out here in the second. Kumar Rocker gets his first strikeout of the day. And now bring in Tyler Soderstrom. Fastball taken, strike 1. Kumar Rocker, he's got a 4-seamer, 2-seamer, slider, curveball, and a changeup. Rangers pitching coach really liking what he's seeing out of him. Imagine so, anyway. Here's the 0-2. Back-to-back strikeouts for Kumar Rocker.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
2 outs now. That brings in Zach Geloff. Fastball up high, strike 1. Pitch outside, counts 1-1. Geloff hitting .212 on the season. 17 homers, 49 runs batted in. Slider swings and misses, counts 2-2.
3-2. Take it, mate.
And ball 4 to Zach Geloff. First walk allowed by Kumar Rocker. Now bringing Seth Brown. Pickoff throw to first, and Geloff goes back safely.
One ball, no strike.
1 ball, no strikes to Seth Brown. This was another guy that was linked to be traded at the deadline this year by the A's. However, as you can see, he stuck around. Runner at first for Oakland, 2 outs. Here's the 1-1. That is a blooper down the left field line. It will go foul. Here's a 1-2 from Rocker and a fastball. Low. 2-2. He's really loving throwing the low ones there. Umpire's been 50-50 with those type of calls. Some called for strikes, some called for balls. 2-2.
Okay.
Slider outside, ball 3. Rocker now having trouble finding the strike zone. Does not want to allow a second walk. Brown hits one in the air to right. Jankowski's back, and it is caught at the warning track for out number 3. A's leave a runner on. We head to the 3rd inning. No score here at Ricky Anderson Field. Ricky Anderson Field, Oakland Coliseum, whatever you want to call it. Same place.
One ball, one strike.
1 ball, 1 strike to Jonathan Ornelas. Hopefully I'm saying that last name right. You guys know me, I'm not really the best with pronouncing names, which is kind of not a great thing, but not a bad thing. Here's the pitch to Jonathan. A sinker hit high in the air to left. Back at the wall is Seth Brown.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Nice play for out number 1. One out now. Here's Marcus Semien. Started off his career with the A's. Well, actually, he started his career off as a White Sox player for 2 years, and then was traded to the A's in 2015, and this is where he called home till 2020, and then he was a Blue Jay, and now he's a World Series champion with the Texas Rangers. Counts to 0-2. That's it down the line. Counts 0-2. Not a whole lot of offense so far in the first 2 innings. The Rangers got a hit and a walk. A's, meanwhile, they've had 1 guy reach first base. That ended up being Zach Geloff, who ended up walking on a full count. But hey, there's still plenty of baseball left to play. Struck him out. First strikeout of the afternoon for JT Ginn. And here's Josh Smith, 1 for 1. Here in this game, he has the one and only hit in this game for the Rangers. One of 2 guys to reach first base for the Texas Ball Club, for the defending World Series champions, managed by the lovely Bruce Bochy. Man, what a season the Rangers had last year. They were kind of in the same boat as the A's, you know, a team finishing with over 100 losses, you know. And then all of a sudden, Bruce Bochy, who won 3 World Series with the Giants in the early 2010s, comes out of retirement. First season, gets the Rangers their first World Series. Here's a curveball. That's taken for ball 2. It'll count as 2-2. And even though the Rangers are having a down year this year, you know what? They're still the defending World Series champions. There's a ground ball too short. And the top of the third comes to a close. Jacob Wilson with a nice play over at shortstop. We head to the bottom of the third. Shawman, Wilson, and Lawrence Butler all do it for the A's when we return. Bottom of the third inning here in the Oakland Coliseum, home of the Oakland A's since the mid-1960s. Soon to be former home.
One ball, no strike.
Braven Reamer, hey, welcome to the stream. Soon to be the former home of the Oakland A's, and then they'll head to Sacramento for a couple years, and then they'll go to Vegas. Obviously, a lot of people not very happy with it. I'm very disappointed with it also. Very sad, very angry over this entire situation. Here we're playing Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. This is the matchup. It's the pretty much what we do here on Let's Talk Sports. I do kind of like a simulation series on MLB The Show. And we kind of do it based off of like real games that are going on the same day. Like we do a Friday night. We usually do Friday night and Sunday night. But we're doing a stream tonight because I'm going to be out of town tomorrow night, which is Friday night. So that's why we're doing this game. So, yeah, thank you for stopping in. Can you please do Chicago Cubs? And that is going to be the first Oakland hit of the day. If we have enough time, yeah, we can do a Phillies Cubs game. We can do this like right after this game. And Jacob Wilson with a double down the left field line. That is not his first hit. He's been in the league for quite a while. Though I do think this is his rookie season. Lawrence Butler hits one down the line. Counts 0-1. But yeah, for those of you following the Oakland A's situation, it's very sad, very angry, you know. A lot of people upset with John Fisher, the A's owner, moving the team to Vegas. And they're having troubles finding a stadium. I mean, what video game console are you playing on? PS5. PlayStation 5. I've been a PlayStation kid since I was born. My mom had a PS2 back in the day, and then we had a PS3, PS4, and now a PS5. Lawrence Butler hits one down the line. Count is 1-2. And for those of you wondering, yes, I played a PlayStation 1. At first base, and that is out number 2.
The right fielder, Brett Rooker. 1-0.
Two outs now. Here's Brent Rooker. Give me just a minute. Shaman, grounded out. Okay, so it's 5 feet. Down the line, count is 1-1 to Brent Rooker. One thing I don't understand about the A's situation is that their AAA team is in Las Vegas. So, you know, why don't they just share their AAA stadium with the stadium with their AAA team until they get a new stadium? Since, you know, their AAA team is already in Las Vegas. I don't know. Counts 3-1, ball 4. Kamar Rocker allows his second walk of the day. Now bring in J.J. Bleday. Fastball, ball 1. That's in the air to right, and once again, Travis Jankowski is there for out number 3. End of 3 here in Oakland. We are scoreless.
Leading off for the Rangers, the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Wyatt Langford will lead off for the Rangers here in the top of inning number 4. It is our Thursday night game of the week. It's the Texas Rangers and the Oakland Athletics. The final time we are playing here at the Oakland Coliseum. Lots of memories here at this ballpark. Lots of many great Oakland Athletics teams over the years. Lots of good Raiders teams who played at this stadium also. For those of you who don't know, when the Raiders were once in Oakland, and they shared the same stadium as the A's. There's a ground ball to second. Gelop making a play, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
In the 80s, were the Raiders and A's good at the same time? Let's see. Because obviously, like the A's, like the 80s, 70s, and 80s, like that was like a really good time to be an Oakland Athletics fan. Let's see, the Raiders. Oh yeah, they were good in the 80s. Late 80s, early 90s. Well, they were mostly in Los Angeles during the 80s, but during the 70s, late 60s, early 70s, oh yeah, that was a great time to be an Oakland sports fan because you had the Athletics who were killing it, the Raiders were killing it. You know, it was fantastic. Well, people in the Bay Area, like in the 80s, if they weren't Raiders fans, they're probably 49ers fans, maybe. I don't know how that was called a ball. It should have been a strike, but whatever. Counts 3-2 to Garcia. Here's the pitch from JT Jane. That's fouled off once more. But yeah, if we have time, we'll probably do another game. Again, if we do have time, if I'm up for it. Since, you know, it's 7:46 where I'm at, so original plan is just do this game only. As Garcia walks for the second time today. That'll bring in Mr. Nathaniel Lau, former Tampa Bay Ray, currently a Texas Ranger. That's into left field, right in front of Seth Brown, making the play. Staying put at first base is Garcia. 2 outs now. Here's Taveras. Is the Phillies-Cubs game in Philadelphia?
1 ball, no strike.
Let's see here. It should be. Yes, it was in Philadelphia. Okay. Because we've done a few Phillies games this year, just none of them were in Philadelphia. We did a Padres-Phillies game in San Diego. Our most recent simulation game was Phillies-Mets in New York. Both of which ended up being Phillies wins. And if you watched my Montreal Expos franchise that I never finished, we had a game against the Phillies, and spoiler, the Phillies won. Diving play in center field by Blade. Nice diving catch to end the top of the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th. We are scoreless here in Oakland. Langoliers hits one down the line. That'll be a foul ball. Whew, starting to get hot in my room. Line caught by Smith at shortstop for out number 1. I usually have a fan on in my room in the background, but someone complained that it was kind of ruining the audio, but you know what? I don't care. It's my fan. I get hot like super easily too. And so it's like, yeah, it's like having my fan off, it's usually like not a good idea. Yeah, you know how many times I burned up doing these live streams? Like, I tell you, it gets like really hot, like in this room sometimes when I don't have my fan on. Maybe it wouldn't hurt if I had it on like super low.
2-1.
Counts 2-1 to Zach Geloff. That's better. Counts 3-1 with Seth Brown on deck.
Ball 4.
Outside ball 4.
The batter, the left fielder.
2 out walk given up by Kumar Rocker. That's the second walk of the day for Zach Geloff. And now bringing back up the middle. Kumar Rocker making a play on the mound. Travis Jankowski making his second plate appearance, second at bat of the day. One out here in the 5th inning. And now bring in Carson Kelly. We have been streaming for about 34 minutes now. We are halfway through this game. First pitch to Carson Kelly, taken for a ball. This is not his MLB debut. He has been playing since 2016. Started off his career with the Cardinals, was traded to the Diamondbacks in the Paul Goldschmidt trade. And ever since then, he's been on a couple other teams. He's been with the Tigers. He's been with the Rangers this year. Keep thinking he was on another team. I don't know. But what I do know is he's worked a 3-1 count. And he's going to hit this one in the left center field. This ball is down all the way to the wall. Kelly's on his way to second. The throw in from the cutoff man, Jacob Wilson, not in time. That is hit number 2 of the day for the Rangers. the fourth man who has reached, who has got on base here today, and now bring in Jonathan Ornelas. Drops a fastball, strike one. Here comes the 0-2. Runner at second, one out. Ornelas has the chance to possibly bring in the first run of the day, as we are still scoreless. Welcome back, Braven. It's like you never left. Grounder to second, 2 away. Are you a Rangers or Oakland A's fan? I'm not really a fan of either myself. I mean, I had a little soft spot for the Rangers growing up because, one, I'm a huge Cardinals fan. Yeah, are you a fan of either the Rangers or the A's? Don't know if you're rooting for anybody to win this game. Who's your team? Got any favorite baseball teams? Are the A's your favorite team? Or the Rangers your favorite team? For me personally, I had a soft spot for the Rangers growing up because, one, I'm a Cardinals fan. And two, obviously the 2011 World Series, one of the best World Series ever. And obviously Cardinals beat the Rangers in that year. There's a fly ball to right, catch is made. Oh, you're a Cubs fan? Oh boy. And then another thing too, I actually lived in Texas for a while. And I think I was closer to Arlington than I was Houston. So, yeah, I had a little bit of a soft spot for both the Rangers and the Houston Astros growing up. Astros and Rangers, this was when the Astros were starting to get really good. And then the Rangers, they were still good at that time. But they were starting to kind of decline a little bit. So every year since 2015, we have had postseason baseball in Texas. Just think of that. Every year since 2015, a Texas team has won the American League West or has made the playoffs. Rangers and Astros both in 2015. The Rangers won the division in 2015. The Astros were a wild card team. 2016, the Rangers win the division again. They lose to Toronto. Astros beat the Yankees in 2015 wild card, and then they lose to the Royals. And then 2016, Rangers win the division, lose to the Blue Jays again. And then 2017, of course, Astros win the World Series. And then, of course, they make the ALCS, or they made the playoffs every year from 2017 to 2022. And then 2023, both Astros and Rangers made the playoffs. So, yeah. That is a double play. Was it a double play? Let's see. No, it was just one out. In a right field, there's a base hit. Another base hit for the A's. Jacob Wilson, 2 for 2. With both Oakland hits in this game. Rangers might go to their bullpen early. Who knows? Bottom of the 5th inning, one on, one out for Oakland. That'll bring in Lawrence Butler. That's hit down the line, foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
That's the ball.
Ball one. Lawrence Butler doing anything he can to keep this at-bat going. Outside, ball two.
Three and two.
Count is full with Brent Rooker on deck. Really doing anything he can to keep this at bat going. Bottom of the 5th inning, and still nobody has scored. Kamar Rocker allows his 4th walk in the game. And Rangers head into their bullpen early here in the middle of the 5th inning. Cody Bradford, 4-seamer, circle change, slider, curve. That's the scouting report. Rangers bringing in the lefty to face Brent Rooker. Brent Rooker, by the way, he has some pretty good attributes against lefties. Really good power against lefties, it seems like. Let's see. That's hit down the line. That's a foul ball. Count is evened up, 1-1. Got a couple people in the chat today. Let's go. Braven, I don't know if you're still in here or not, but what's your thoughts on the A's situation? Base hit into left field. And just like that, the A's score their first run of the afternoon. Brent Rooker, an RBI single to left field. They make it a 1-0 Oakland lead. But yeah, what's your thoughts on the A's situation? Are you guys sad that the A's are leaving? Are you guys pissed? Are you guys mad at John Fisher? The public announcement paper that came out, or the document that came out a while ago, oh boy, that got tore up to shreds by a lot of media outlets, especially in the Bay Area. J.J. Bleday hits into a double play to end the inning, but it doesn't matter. A blooper in the left field was able to score a run for the A's, and they lead things here 1-0. Josh Smith leads off for the Rangers here in the top of the 6th. It'll be Smith, Langford, and Garcia all due up. Corey Seager with the night off, or has the afternoon off, so Josh Smith is going to be the shortstop today. There's a grounder to Soderstrom. And JT Ginn beats him out by a footstep. One away. Here's the 0-1 to Wyatt Langford.
That's the ball.
Counts 1-1. Fastball taken, ball 2.
No.
Count is full, 3-2. That's it down the right field line. That is a fair ball. And Langford on his way to second. And he's going to third. The throw in, and they've gun him down. I thought for a second that was a foul ball. What a throw in from right field by Brent Rooker, able to gun down Wyatt Langford, sliding in head first at third. Two outs now. Garcia hits one into right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. And Garcia has reached first base for the third time today. Center right field. And we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. 1-0 Oakland. Shea Langoliers leads out for Oakland here in the home half of the 6th inning. The 0-2. That is in the air to left. Diving play by Langford. One out here in the 6th inning. And now bring in Soderstrom. Bradford, obviously, as you can see, still in this game. He's been in this game for a while, but came in relief for Rocker in the last inning. He's still pitching here in the 6th inning. There's a grounder to Semien at second. 2 away.
Now back, second baseman.
Two outs now. Here's Zach Geloff. Grounder to short. Smith. Inning over. A bullet across the infield. We played 6 full. We're heading to the 7th. Tavares, Jankowski, Kelly all due up. When we come back, 1-0 A's. The A's lead the Rangers 1-0 heading into the 7th inning. Oakland's got a couple guys warming up in the bullpen. They got a righty and a lefty. Here's the 0-2 to Tavares. One away. Strikeout number 3 on the afternoon for JT Ginn. Here's Jankowski, 1 out.
0-1.
Fastball, check swing. Counts 1-2. To Travis Jankowski. One out here in the 7th. There's a grounder to Giloff at second. They're out number 2. A's are now 7 defensive outs away from winning this game. Here's Carson Kelly. That is foul down the line. Counts 0-2. One, 2 to Crowley. That is low. Ball 2. In the air to shallow center. Blade comes in, makes the catch. Time to stretch here at Oakland Coliseum. Not a whole lot of offense in this game. Oakland's got the lead. It's 1-0. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. 7 hits total in this game for both sides.
No ball. 1 strike. Ball.
7 guys have reached first base, though, for the A's, and the Rangers have had 3 guys reach first base. A's, meanwhile, 1, 2, 3, 4. Counts 2-2. Cody Bradford still on the mound for Bruce Bochy's club here in the home half of the 7th. Slider taken 3-2. Might have just watched JT Ginn's last inning. 7 scoreless innings for him. Seth Brown starts off the home half of the 7th with a single.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Schumann.
So Seth Brown's aboard with Schumann coming up. 0 for 2 here in this game.
No, that's a ball.
Count is first pitch to him, a ball. 1-0.
Ball, slow.
Here comes the 2-0. High in the air to left. Back is Langford. At the wall. He's got it for out number 1.
The batter, the shortstop,
1 away now. There is Jacob Wilson. Runner on first. 1 out for the A's. Here in the 7th, Jacob Wilson up next. 2 for 2 here today. And then Lawrence Butler's on deck. We come back for the Rangers half of the 8th. It'll be Ornelas, Simeon, and Josh Smith all due up. In the Texas half of the 8th inning. Here's the 0-2 from Wilson. Circle change, fouled off. Wilson 2 for 2 in this game with a double in the 3rd inning. He singled in the 5th inning. And he hits another one here in the 7th. Stopping at second is Seth Brown. 2-1 with 1 out.
the designated hitter, number 4, Lawrence Butler.
Two on, 1 out. Here's Butler. Fastball up high, ball 1. Butler 0 for 2 with a walk so far here in this game. Hey, that's a little scoreboard update for you guys watching the New York Giants Dallas Cowboys game. Scoreboard update, it is 14-6, Cowboys on top. Giants currently have the ball. Daniel Jones currently 9 for 11. Out of complete passes. I don't want to get, super excited because, it's Daniel Jones, but I still got to give him his flowers, though. He still had a really solid game last week against Cleveland. Counts 2-2 to Butler. Rangers have a couple guys warming up in their bullpen, as you saw there. That's a double play, ball 1. Got them both. End of 7 here in Oakland. Marcus Simeon putting an end to that 7th inning rally. Score remains 1-0 A's. Heading to the top of the 8th inning, JT Ginn still going. Mark Kotze will let him pitch the 8th. As you can see, JT Ginn so far, 7 scoreless innings. He's allowed 4 hits, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts so far. Not a whole lot of strikeouts. He's only allowed 4 hits and 2 walks. I mean, still not a bad game. I like watching starters try and go as deep into a game as they possibly can. DJ McFarland, the lefty, and Castilla, the righty, both warming up in the Oakland bullpen. I think this stadium's one of the few stadiums that currently has bullpens like on the sides. That's probably one thing I'm going to miss about the Oakland Coliseum, because they were one of the. I think they're the only stadium in 2024 who still does that. I know Wrigley Field, they had bullpens on the sides for a long time. San Francisco had their bullpens on the sides. Trying to think, who else? I want to say the old Twin Stadium had their bullpens on the sides. I don't know, but what I do know is Marcus Semien is going to give the Texas Rangers a 2-1 lead here in the 8th on a 2-run shot into left field. And the former Oakland A makes this a 2-1 game. Might as well take a look at that again. Never mind. A's bringing in a righty to face Josh Smith. Take a look at that home run again by Marcus Semien. That was a 372-foot homer down the left field line. Or hit into left field. Thought that Seth Brown was going to try and track this one down. Might be able to make a little catch, but nope. Barely goes over the wall. Home run. Rangers now up 2-1. Late in the ball game.
That's the ball. 2-0.
Can't find the strike zone. 2-0. 13,660 fans in attendance today to watch this game. I heard the real game was a sold-out crowd. And Josh Smith hits one to left field, and this one is gone. Back-to-back home runs for the Rangers here in the 8th inning. And it's a 3-1 Texas lead. Marcus Semien goes deep, and now it's Josh Smith with his turn to hit one into left field over the fence, or over the wall. What turned into a 1-0 Oakland lead is now a 3-1 Texas lead. Still nobody out here is Wyatt Langford. Drops in a curve, and it's 0-2. Lets the change up low in the dirt. Ball 2. Lets it go, I guess you could say. There's one in the right field, and another hit for the Rangers. Wyatt Langford with his first hit of the night, or of the afternoon.
Now pitching for the A's.
A's now bringing in Kyle Muller. Bringing in the lefty Kyle Muller to face Adolis Garcia. Fastball taken, ball 1. Garcia has reached first base 3 times today. He's walked twice and he's singled in his last at bat. Hits one down the left field line again. Past the Max Schumann. Here comes a runner in to score. The throw in from left. He is out. Somehow, some way, they were able to have enough time to get to throw Langford out. However, there's still a runner at second with one out.
0-1.
For Nathaniel Lau, 0 for 3.
Hey!
Strike 2.
Good ball. Straight.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off once more. That's a grounder to first.
He's out.
Moving over to third is Garcia, and there's now 2 outs. Runner at third, 2 outs. Here is Leody Taveras. In the center. Home half of the 8th inning. Here we come. Rangers take a 3-1 lead. A home run hit, a 2-run shot by Marcus Semien, and then a solo blast by Josh Smith makes it a 3-1 Texas lead as David Robertson comes in here in the 8th.
Now pitching for the Rangers,
He will face Brent Rooker, J.J. Bleday,
JJ.
and Shea Langoliers here in the Oakland half of the inning. There's a fly ball in the air to right. Back at the wall. The A's get a run back. And that baby's gone. Brent Rooker makes it a 3-2 game. Three to 2 game as the A's get a run back and now bring in J.J. Bleday.
1-0.
Knuckle curve outside, ball 1. Bleday 0 for 3 here today. He's flew out to right twice, and then he hit into a double play.
That's the ball.
Robertson can't find the strike zone. It's 2-0. Kirby Yates and Andrew Heaney, 2 guys that have been around for a while, are both warming up in the Ranger bullpen. Here comes the 2-0 to the former Marlins outfielder. There's a cutter. Misses once again, ball 3. Finally finds the strike zone. There's a cutter on the bottom right corner, 3-1. Slider, it's 3-2. Don't know how many people are watching the stream right now, but usually the 8th inning, that's usually a good time to watch a baseball game. Late in the game, a lot of action could probably happen. That's hit down the line. That's a foul ball. Fouls off a sinker, counts full, nobody out. 3-2 is the score. Brent Rooker just hit a solo homer to make it a 3-2 game. Bleday shoots one in the air to center. Back is Taveras. He makes the catch for out number 1.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher,
1 out, here's Langoliers.
Langoliers.
Cutter taken, ball 1, or strike 1. David Robertson been pitching since 2008. This guy's been around the block for a long time. I know I won't show his stats because this game is weird, but yeah, he's been around for quite a long time. Outside, ball 1. Probably one of the few guys that is still playing today that was once teammates with Derek Jeter. One of the few guys still teammates with Derek Jeter. One of the few 2009 Yankees still left playing. Here's a 1-2. Outside, ball 2. Ball number 2 to Langoliers. Now he works the count full. Been seeing that a lot here on both sides from both teams here today. A slider strikes him out. Out number 2.
The first baseman, number 21.
And Langoliers is 0 for 4. Here's Soderstrom. However, the Rangers are bringing in Andrew Chafin. Chafin will face Soderstrom. Soderstrom, who once again, not the best first lefties, but he's got good contact against them. Soderstrom 0 for 3 here today. Slider outside, ball 1. Rangers head into their bullpen once more. That is hit to Lau at first. Does he get Pete Chafin out at the bag? He does not. However, Brent Rooker gets a run back for the Rangers, or for the A's, a solo blast, making it 3-2.
Now pitching for the Athletics.
Heading to the 9th inning, it's Mitch Spence. Mitch Spence. You heard that correctly, will come in, pitch the 9th inning for the A's. Travis Jankowski leads off 0 for 3. The 7-9 hitters do up for the Rangers. Jankowski, Carson Kelly, and Jonathan Ornelas. You know, the guy playing third base for the Rangers. Counts 2-0. Fouled off, and it's 2-1. Jankowski 0 for 3. Though he's had a pretty solid day with the glove.
Ball 3. 3-1.
Count is ball 3 to Jankowski. Mitch Spence finds the strike zone there. It's 3-2. Check swing, and he went. Nice way to start off the top of the 9th. Here's Carson Kelly. Here's a ground ball to second. Nice play by Giloff, 2 outs. The 0-1 to Ornelas. That is outside, ball 1. Guys, if you're liking the stream so far, you guys know what to do. Leave a like on the video, leave a like on the stream. Best way to show your support. If your subscribe button is red, like the Rangers batters, the batting gloves the Rangers players are wearing, if your subscribe button is red, like those batting gloves, that means you're not subscribed. So once you do hit subscribe, you know, you can hit that subscribe button, join the team on the road to 500, trying to get that at the end of the year. We do all different types of content here. We do gaming videos, live streams, NFL predictions. It's mainly a baseball, football channel, if you guys couldn't tell. Yeah, we also cover high school sports every once in a while. I have a series where I do like audio tapes of high school basketball games. I've tried doing football and like other sports, but it's just way too hard. Geloff hits a grounder to second, or to short. One away. One away to start off the bottom of the ninth. Kyle McCann comes in to pinch hit for Seth Brown. Must hit righties pretty well, I'm assuming. Yes, he does. Could come in the middle of the game and try and win it for the A's, since, you know, it's their last season, or it's their last game. Yeah, you know what? Should I, though? Nah, I won't. I'll try and I'll keep it neutral. Count 0-2. Strike 2. The 0-2. Ball 1. Struck him out, and just like that, the A's are down to their final out.
Third baseman, Matt Schumann.
Screw it. Screw it. I can probably come in. Slider, don't know why he didn't swing at that. Yeah, we can come in, try and win the game for the A's. 2 outs. Down to their final 2 strikes, facing Kirby Yates. Splitter, strike 2. Oh, that was a nasty swing. The 0-2. Fastball in the air to center. Tavares makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, sorry, A's fans, I couldn't win it for you. And just like that, the ball game comes to a close. The Rangers win 3-2. A pair of home runs in the 8th inning. A 2-run shot by Marcus Semien and a home run by Josh Smith. However, the A's tried to get a run back. However, it just wasn't enough. And just like that, it is the end of an era here in Oakland. However, luckily though, the A's won in real life. However, in video game world, the Rangers are taking it home. And that's going to do it for today's stream. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that great stuff. My name's Josh Wright, signing on from Oakland. Have a great rest of your Thursday night. Rangers win it 3-2. Good night from the Coliseum.